excited for this show. Oh my God, I put on weight for this show. No one asked me to. I just took the initiative. I'm a very proactive performer. Listen. Listen, I want you to know that I know what my voice sounds like. I hear it too. I know. It sounds like if a hardy dog could speak English. I know, my voice sounds like I'm gonna go to Woolies and I'm just gonna buy all of their oat milk at once. I know. My voice sounds like I think all lives matter. And that is my burden to bear. I know, I didn't choose this. This is not the sound I would have chosen that happens when I open my mouth. Guys, when they were handing out voices, I wasn't like, oh, that one's great, but could I get more of a speak to the manager vibe? Like, no. I think what happened is God decided to fuck with my career options. No, because let's be real, I couldn't have a serious job. Guys, imagine if I was a doctor. Like, I'm so sorry, but you are literally dying. That would be terrible. I realized I couldn't be a lawyer either, because I'd be like, excuse me, I object. And the judge would be like, oh, guilty. Both of you go to jail. No, the thing my voice is designed for is to be the woman who sits at reception and goes, the doctor will see you now. Right? That's my calling. And I am not answering. Not gonna do that. I turned 30 this year. Thank you. Thank you. It was an achievement staying alive that long. I turned 30, and what that means to me is that this time when I moved back in with my parents, I brought my husband. So I'm moving up in the world. I got married last year, which was very exciting. Thank you. Thank you so much. It has nothing to do with the fact that he has a British passport. That is totally unrelated, and please respect the hustle. I got married last year, and we didn't have a wedding. We just signed some papers in a marriage officer's office. And my friend was like, that is so clever, because that way you can save for the honeymoon. And I was like, no, my baby, it is so we can save for rent. That's my dream vacation, is to be where I already am. That's my ideal destination, not being evicted. It didn't work out because now we live with my parents, but still we tried. We tried our best. I knew he was the one for me for like a lot of reasons, but one of them was because I consulted my very spiritual friend about my like astrology friend. Do you guys have an astrology friend? It is so important to have an astrology friend. No, when you don't want to take responsibility for something that you've done, you just go to your astrology friend, and they tell you which planet's fault it was. Although, let me save you some time, always Mercury. In retrograde, why do we still have that one? No, I was talking to my astrology friend in 2020, and she told me she had a sense that I might need to get a plan B job. She thought it was because of a Saturn return and not a pandemic, but still, she was close. So I decided to become a teacher, and I worked as a teacher in 2020, and I taught at a private school. And there was this day where I really felt like, wow, I am at a private school. It was one of my kids was coughing, and it was before COVID, so it wasn't scary, it was just annoying. And they were coughing, and I went up to them and I was like, hey, Dandelion, why are you coughing? And he was like, I choked on some of my couscous. And I was like, yeah, that's a private school problem. Dandelion was a little nightmare. Wouldn't listen to anything I said, wouldn't do what I told him to, distracted the other kids. I couldn't find like a way to get through to him. And I was trying to find a way to discipline this child, and I couldn't do it. And then one day I found out he had a really hot single dad. So next time he misbehaved, I called him out of class, and I was like, hey, Dandelion, do you want me to fuck your dad? Because I will. I am not above that. Dandelion, if you don't go back into that classroom and finish your transactional writing, I will become your new mommy. Picture this. Every single night of your life, you're sitting at the kitchen table doing a comprehension I printed off the internet to the sound upstairs of your dad absolutely fucking railing me. You won't be the only one calling him daddy. I no longer work at the school. It was a mutual decision. Neither of us wanted me to work there anymore, especially the school. Every night when my husband is falling asleep, I like to ask him difficult questions because that's when he's most vulnerable. So he tells the truth. And the other day I said to him, what would you do if you had boobs? And he thought about it a bit. And he was like, I'd give them a squeeze. And then I let all my friends have a squeeze too. And I was like, what a generous man. And then he said to me, what would you do if you had a penis? And I was like, I'd probably make way more money. Thank you guys, you've been great. My name's Pinchuck. Good night.